Hello, good morning. I'm Linda Cullen, Crafty Stampin. Welcome. This is my more casual crafting with Linda because sometimes I just do not have it all together. So this is my answer. So welcome. It is the last day of September. Can you believe it's the last day of September? Like, I got a fall sweater on. It is chilly here in New England. And that also means it's the last day of Sale-a-bration. I hope everyone has got their I just noticed I said good morning on my own thing and I haven't typed anything. That's interesting. Was that you? No. Did you just type something? Yes. So it's my husband. See, this is my new normal, is having somebody else in the other room. So if you hear a deep male voice, he's also on conference calls all day. So if you hear a rumbling in the back, that's what you get. Welcome, everybody. So today, yes, is the last day of Sale-a-bration. So if you have not got your hands on that one piece of stamp set or whatever that you want, now's the time to get it because they are gone starting tomorrow. So I thought, and this is where I'm taking a leap of faith here, is we're gonna make something out of the blue. I have a kind of an inkling idea, but I haven't made anything in advance. We're just gonna wing it. So hi, I see a bunch of people jumping on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so here we go. Let's come over here. Let's come down here. Oh, excuse me, I get itchy nose. You're all thinking about me. So Sale-a-bration catalog. So if you are new, if you haven't been around for a little while, the Sale-a-bration is when it used to be the best time of the year. Now it's twice the best time of year. It's when anytime you purchase anything in a $50 increment, you get to pick something free out of this catalog. And unfortunately, some stuff has already sold out. The bedazzling paper has sold out, and the sheep dye have sold out. But we've got some other great stuff still, stamp sets and papers. And so I just thought today, let's make something. And so I thought we're going to make something with the Delicate Dahlias. We're going to use words from the greeting from the In the Words. Now, the In the Words is special because you need a personal order over 300, or you need a collective group of friends to do a workshop order over $300. Then you get the benefit of that. And we're also going to throw in the, make sure I say the right name, beautifully penned. I want to say hand penned. This is the beautiful black, grays, white, kind of monotone paper that is really, really pretty. And so I was going to try and put together all three of these together into one card. And again, like I said, I haven't made this in advance. It's only ticking around in my head. So let's see what happens. So welcome, welcome. Please share, comment, like, whatever. That is how you help us small businesses. Because that's what we're here for in the end. But, all right, so let's see. Grab some die. So, let's see, some blocks. Let's pull out first. So my thinking, we'll see what we got here. Hold on. So, I thought I pulled out these. No, I didn't. So, all right, so I wanted to use, like I said, we'll see how this comes together. I heard a rumor that the sheep dyes had sold out, but that's also in the U.S. So different regions, so Europe, South Pacific, have different inventory quantities. So I don't believe I saw Kylie Bertucci in Australia still using and promoting the dazzling paper. So that is a rumor I've heard. Just FYI, if you can get it on an order, get it on an order now. But that's what I heard. So, yeah. So I wanted to use this. I thought I pulled out paper, one sheet. I guess not. I was going to see for my card base, and I showed you guys last week, but I'll show again because here I have these boxes. I got them at Michael's. I'm not sure Michael still has them. And I used here, I'll pull out regular dividers, you know, that you would get to put in your notebook, and I cut them to size. So I have dividers in here. This is my all my portrait size paper. So it is 11 by 4 1/4, and then I have another box that's all my what I'll call landscape, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. So I'm going to start with basic black, but I'm going to grab, see if I got a panel, and then I have a box, another box. This box is all my scraps except for white, because white needed its own box all on its own. So we'll make that work. So yeah, this is all my scraps. Again, same thing. Let's see if I can pull it out without making a mess. I bought them on Amazon, like by the hundreds, and you know, they come in like a 200 pack or whatever, and I just cut them to size to what I needed for each box so that I could see them, you know, what I needed. So this is all my scraps. So we're starting here. And all right, so what I thought, and again, this is just what is flitting around in my head. We'll see. That doesn't always work out. So I'm gonna put this at 5 1/2, and I make sure I have my score cut. So you gotta make sure I've cut when I've meant to score, and that's bad. Scoring when you mean to cut, you can still save that. All right, so I'm scoring my cardstock. Fold that for a second. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Oh, that's perfect. All right. Well, is it perfect? All right. So it's just, it looks like a 1/4 inch smaller than the base. But what I was thinking was this stripe to go behind, and then here. But what I wanted was to be able to see the stripe. I kind of want it on both sides, but now maybe I just want it on the side. But that means I need this piece, instead of being a 1/4 inch smaller, needs to be the full 5 1/2. So I'm gonna need another piece of basic black to accomplish that. And I didn't have that in my scrap, so we'll come back over here. So let's move these things out of the way, and we'll just cut this one down. All right, so now I'm going to cut this at 5 1/2. And then I'm going to cut this one at 4 1/4. All right, so what I'll do is this will go in my scrap. This will go in my panel to my card base, future card bases. Let me put this one back in the panel. All right, and all right, so now I have a 1/4 sheet, and if I want to scoot this over, so the design is like, do I want it on both or do I want it on one? I think I'm going to put it on just one. So I'm going to scoot this over. We'll make this an inch. So instead of 4 1/4, I'm going to cut it at 3 1/4. All right, so that's going to be here. I know it's black, so it's hard to see. I keep wanting to put the cutting blade away. So I'm going to cut this at 1 inch. Right? Or do I want it bigger? Let's see. Hold on. So if I put to this, we can make that work. Okay. So I'm going to cut this at a little bigger than 5 1/2. Then I can trim it myself. All right. So if I attach this here, and then this goes here. So that is exactly, but you know what? All right. what I can do is put another little piece to make this bigger, but I'll do either a metallic or a complementary color of what else I'm doing, but let's wait and see what else we come up with. So I'm going to attach this to the card base. So I'm going to use my seal. Put it on here first. So how is everybody today? Can you believe it's September? Like the end of September? I think tomorrow's October. I love the fall. Absolutely love the fall. I'm just not ready for it to go away. I'm not ready for summer to be done. I think here in New England, we did not have the best summer. It was cold and rainy. Most of July was cold and rainy. Get rid of some seal that's on the top. So I feel like we got kind of gypped when it came to summer. So I'm not ready for fall yet. It is too soon, but oh well, time passes. All right, so I'm going to trim this. Remember I said I cut it a little long. All right, so there is our base. This panel. So what I want, to do is I want to use this outline. What the great thing with this Delicate Dahlia set is it's got an outline stamp and it's got this very, what we call the distinctive, like photorealistic stamp that go together. But what I was thinking was to put these here. It's going to be primarily a dark card. And then we're going to have the dahlia. So we're going to have to fussy cut out the dahlia. Here, that is colored. And then we will choose one of the greetings to add somewhere. But I don't want this panel to be just flat. So my options are, I could stamp it with the dahlia, the outline dahlia, and emboss, or just leave it stamped with the watermarking Versamark ink. I also thought potentially to use one of our decorative masks, like over it, and use the Versamark, and then heat emboss that with a clear. This is the Adorning Design mask. I think these are in the, so here we go, Snowflakes. So these, it's like I show you snowflakes, but you can't see them well. So I want you to see them well. So there's the snowflakes. These are out of the mini catalog, I believe. We got stripes. We got, I don't even know what to call that. That does not have a name. Or we have this. That's kind of cool. Let's see. We'll hold that aside for a minute. There are other masks. Hold on. So these, like I said, I think these are out of the holiday or the July to December mini. But we got others. Where did I put them? Oh. So these, I believe, these are out of the annual. This one is the Basics Pattern Mask. So I got this one. So these have been around a little bit. Trees. This one's really cool for like a Halloween background. I got dots. Dots are always, we'll throw that one. Dots always work. And there's this one. Yeah. And I'll put this back. And then plenty of patterns. So we got, that will look good on coasters. I used to make coasters for craft fairs. That's coasters. That one. Look like little flowers. This way. Kind of under the sea, mermaid. And then some graphic. Alright, I think I'm going to go with one of these other two. Now that I've viewed my options here. So the question is, this or dots? I'm coming back to this one. All right, let's see what happens. We can always do something else if we don't like it. So put that over here. Move my white panel. I need scrap paper. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put this here. Actually, what I'm gonna do is so I put a little piece of Stampin' Seal to kind of hold this down. And then, let's see, kind of center it. And do I have, yes, I was gonna take some Scotch tape. Make sure I got this. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try. All right, look at this. And where's clear? White, silver, gold, copper, clear. All right. So, all right. So I have Versamark, which is the watermarking stamp pad. So it's slow drying, and it will make a tone on tone effect all by itself. But then I also have the clear embossing powder, which I think we still have. You know what? It just, let me double, triple check here. Because embossing, clothes, epoxy, and paste. Let's see, 120. They've moved into packs. So one. So we do. They're under the basics. So I'm on page 128. So embossing powders, we have basics, which is black, clear, and white, and the metallics, which is copper, gold, and silver. Oh, good. All right. Make sure. Sometimes I try to remove everything out of my drawers that is not current, but every once in a while something sneaks in. So I can do this a couple ways. I can do direct. I'm gonna try with our blending brush. These are oh so soft. Let's see. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but why wouldn't it? Just like doing color. Oh, because it's kind of sticky. Yeah, this is, well, it's stickier than, but all right, so I taped it down. So it works. Let's keep, I'm going to go back to this. The direct to paper method and try and push it through. Okay. You can kind of see it. If you can kind of see it. All right. Keep going here. See what happens here. So this is all the stuff you don't see behind the scenes. All right, you know what? I kind of like that. All right, let me do a little bit more. Get this out. Where I try, fail. You're not really trying if you don't fail a few times. All right, let's try. So what I kind of liked when I did peek was they all weren't perfect. Some were more than others, which will kind of give it a bit of a distressed look. So I'm going to pull this out. If you can tell, it's kind of got a little bit of stress. So we're going to stick the powder all over it. This is clear embossing powder. Okay. Oh, we'll see. We will see. All right. Let's add the heat gun, see what we got. All right, I'm gonna grab a all right, bone folder so I don't burn my hands. And let's see what happens. All right, here we go. It's always one of the fun parts with heat embossing is watching it, you know, kind of change from the powder when it melts. sure I get all of it real well. Okay. So, give that a second. Kind of gives it a masculine look. All right, let's keep going. We'll see what happens. If we don't like it, we can change it. I'm going to cover up though my embossing powder so I don't send it flying. Powder everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to leave this. Let's get stamping the panel, the flower, because I want to color it. Let me see, is that big enough? I need a bigger block. Gonna need a bigger boat. Need a bigger block. Now, all right, so now I got a couple options here. I want to color it instead of using the stamp that goes with it. The question is, do I use black and then color it inside the black, or do I use a colored ink to stamp with it and then color it with that? So I'm going to try two different things here. All right, so here's my, remember I said I had a bin that's just white. This is a combination of basic white and whisper white because they're just mixed up now. I don't know what I have of what anymore. All right, so I'm going to try. We'll see if this works. All right, so I'm going to stamp this once with Memento, Tuxedo Black, and once with Melon Mambo, and then I'm going to try coloring it with Melon Mambo. We'll see. I don't know what we're going to get, so, but I'm going to do the color first, and then we'll see which one we like better. Okay. Now, get my close up the Melon Mambo. This is Memento Tuxedo Black. So my intention is to color with Stampin Blends. So with Stampin Blends, they are an alcohol-based ink. Thus, you need to use a water-based ink to color with them. Like if you put, you need the opposite, because if I used, if I was going to watercolor with this, these water-based inks, it would run. The water would make the water-based run. So an alcohol would make the alcohol-based run. So that is how that works. You kind of need the opposite of what you're doing. All right, sit. All right, so this is my table I made. I haven't updated it for this current year, so I put a bunch of R's where the colors are retired, and then I've just added a little bit where the new colors, so pale papaya, soft succulent, evening evergreen, fresh freesia, and pink polish. I'm like, what is that color? So I'm doing Mambo, but I always like to do something much lighter, and of course these two are not much lighter, and they were retired, so I'm gonna head up here from Melon Mambo to these lighter ready pinks. And let's try Flamingo as my light and see what happens with this. Okay, let's try this one first. You know, let's see if this, oh, my Flirty Flamingo is actually drying. I think I bought a new one. Let's look. Flirty Flamingo Dark. Do I have another Flirty Flamingo Light? There we go. All right, let's try this. I'm like, it's not giving up much ink. All right. There we go. All right. Try and speed up some of the initial coloring. Oh, you know what? I should pull you in so you can see better. All right, so I'm just trying to get down a base color with the light Flirty Flamingo. Going faster than probably I normally would, but that's okay. Because I'm just trying to put a base coat down, I'm not overly concerned about where I'm putting it, obviously. Just making sure I stay kind of within the lines of the entire dahlia flower. And we're going to fussy cut this out anyway, so. All right, so there is the pink. So let's swap out and let's kind of do the same over here. Feels so wrong to be so messy with coloring. Anybody else OCD color? Gotta be perfect. Make sure I'm still in. All right. All right. So I think these. So there's our two so far. And where's my melon mambos? Melon mambo. All right. So here is dark melon mambo, and here is light melon mambo. So we can kind of get an idea what we're working with. All right. So I'm going to start with the dark, and I'm going to start in the middle. And there are a lot of petals here. Let's see. What if? Let's see. Okay, so if I just switch over to the light, let's see what we get. Now this is going to light melon mambo. Okay. It's kind of looking a little blotchy. Let's keep going though. Let's try going back to the light Flirty and try blending these in. I find Flirty Flamingo, when it comes out wet, it has a bit of a yellow tone to it. And then it dries and that goes away. So at first I'm always like, ugh. So you can't really, it looks more blotchy on the screen than it does that. Let's see. All right, let me add a bit more here and see what we get. And I'm just kind of going in the nooks and crannies of the flower, where one petal would be a shadow over the other petal. Let's see. It's hard to talk and concentrate. You guys ready for it to be fall yet? I love fall. I do. I love all the fall colors. I love the cool, crisp air. Just not ready. Ready for... I think it's because what's coming next. I'm not ready for winter. Not ready to snowplow, deal with snow, frigid cold, nor'easters. Still see, make sure I'm staying in the shot as I go around in circles. Okay, and then last. So Pam says it's why she lives in the south and not the north. I'll tell you though, I do kind of like living here in the sense that, other than, well, nor'easters, which we generally have a lot of warning about, we don't get that much of horrendous weather. You know, we're not in Tornado Alley. Generally not tornadoes or hurricanes or, you know, and we do get hurricanes, but by the time they get here, they're pretty tame. But we'll see. Nothing. There's no place that's perfect, you know, so you gotta pick your poison, unless you're lucky enough to, you know, have two spots. All right, there's my pink, all pink, with pink, let's see, do we want to do it again or we want a fussy cut? Let's see. Let's see how quickly we can do this one. So if you guys are interested, I did get, after last week, I have a bunch of retired paper pumpkins up on Crafty Stampin' for sale. I am working on now getting papers and such up for sale. Got a lot of old stuff. Like I said, I've been a demonstrator for 12 years, and a lot of paper goes with that, a lot of retired stamp sets, and I'm still working through trying to find all the stuff to put it up for sale. But it needs to go. Needs a new loving home. So the paper pumpkins are a little easier to put up. Oof. A lot of petals. Almost done. Then we just gotta do the next color. All right, let's see how this one goes. Quickly. I'm looking for brings it. Yeah, I'm with you, Kelly. Just like fall because it brings winter. Like I love fall, but it brings winter. That's its downfall. That's what's next. I used to be really good at, I'd ski and try to really take advantage of what winter offered. But now it's just a pain in the butt. Not much for coloring, Pat. I actually love it. I find it quite soothing. It's kind of fun to see how something so easily can be transformed with such variation. You get to choose kind of what you like. I would never do this for more than like 1 or 2 cards. This is more the relaxation of it all. If I can speed this up a smidge. Blend all the colors together with now I'm back to using the light Flirty Flamingo to blend everybody together. All right, I'm gonna call that. All right, what do we think? Which one, black lines or the pink on pink? Many oops. The oops is sort of make it in some sense. All right. It is. All right, let's see. And here's our, so the black though ties back to the black that's in the card. I'm going to cut out the black one. We'll see how that works. We'll see how quickly I can fussy cut. But we'll do this. Sometimes fussy cutting is all just one hand moves the paper and the other hand just closes the scissors. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. And I find sometimes you don't have to be perfect. When it's all done, no one's looking at those tiny, fine details. They're looking at the whole picture. You may be focusing on all the fine, tiny details. Most people are not. Though I do find sometimes when I do get a card done, I may be like, I'm not sure. I will sit it like in my craft room someplace obvious, and I just sort of walk away from it. I leave it. And every time I walk in later in the day, I'll look at it and kind of like, oh, what's it need? What's it need? And sometimes it'll just be like, no, it's fine. You've just been staring at it, you know, like in your face for, you know, the hour or whatever that you've been working on it. And it doesn't need anything. It just didn't need such great scrutiny that you were giving it. And I find sometimes if just walking away from it, I'm like, yep, nope, it's good. Really good. I'm done. Other times then it'll hit me later. Like, oh, you know what? It needs an embossing folder, or it needs a gem. It needs a greeting in a different location. All right, I think this one's going to be the right call, I think. I think as much as I do like this one, and I'll find something to do with it, because we have the black background, I think having the black outline kind of adds to it. It adds that repetitive to it. All right, so now I need a greeting. And I gotta decide how I'm gonna put it on here. Okay. I have not opened this one. I'll stick this in here. Someone noted last time, I do not put all the stickers on the back. I just have too many. I'd spend more time putting stickers on the back than doing anything else. Take off all the backings though. My OCD does require that I do some things, which is take off every single backing. All right, so I could do something like this, which it kind of might need something up here. Oops. Oh, let me take it back out now that we're done. Like on a banner up there. Or what do we got? So that one says, hope this card makes you smile. Where's the one that's wonderful? So this one is, I see you and you are wonderful. And I could do, the wonderful would be over here. So it kind of gets bigger over here. I could do that. I'm gonna look at it. I think I want it up here. Let me see what we got for dies, banner die. What do we got? So, tasteful. Where's that one? Tasteful labels. So it's got a banner, but that is not big enough. Oh, this one. I could do that one as a banner up here. What do we think? Let's try that. I will tell you though, after you've used this, it's sticky. It needs to get some soap and water. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna grab some scrap Flirty Flamingo first. Ooh, I don't know. Nope, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. What else do I have for a light pink? I don't think I have many light pinks. Blushing Bride. Petal Pink. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Don't have any nice light pinks. All right, let's go with a gray. Let's try Smoky Slate. Smoky Slate. All right, so what if we did? All right, so if we did the greeting at the top in Smoky Slate. And I think we're gonna do that in black. I was gonna do it in the pink, like do the dark pink on the light pink. Where'd I put the inks? But I'm not liking that idea at the moment. So we're gonna try the basic black, the tuxedo black. Oops, I always get my fingers in it. On Smoky. Yeah, I can do better than that. All right, there we go. That's a better one. Okay. And let's fussy cut. Or not fussy cut. Let's die cut. Boom, boom. I agree with you about paying extra to have the stickers already on. It is kind of key. Yeah, it's a lot of work putting the stickers on. Though I get it, but yeah, not a fan. Okay, so let's see. Do this here. Like that. Like this, so I get my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Run this bad boy through. So what I want to do is put this up here off the side. We're going to put this here. I want to put a strip. Merlin Mumbo. I want to put something along the edge. Merlin Mumbo. The question is, when do I have something long enough? Like, do I put this here? Yeah. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. All right. I'm gonna add my seal. There we go. Along the edge. We're gonna give this. There we go. All right. So that's gonna go here. Okay. I'm gonna bump this up. Cause I am. Where are my Post-its? All right, we'll do. Or not my Post-its. Oh, my dimensionals. Boom. Using the black ones. Black on a black card. Boom, boom, boom. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll line this. Oof. Sorry. Bumped my head. Okay, hold on. Alright, so there is our card base. I'm going to put this on dimensionals as well. to go here. All right, I'm going to turn this over and we're going to trim. All right, so there's our faux banner. Let's stick this down here. Does it need, all right. What else does it need? These are the gold and rose gold metallics. I was thinking, I don't know, this might be too much, but I feel like I need something behind there. Layering circles, where are you? Ooh. Wait a minute. That may be it. Do I want gold? Or maybe... Maybe it's as simple as smoky slate. All right, bring back the mini. Hold on. This may not work. We'll see. I feel it needs something. I don't want to color leaves. Where did I put the plates? They're there. I'm known to lose things. Do you guys lose things while you're in the middle of a project? I do. All the time. Needs ribbon. I'm thinking the same thing too, Pat, but I don't think we have a Melon Mambo ribbon. So I'm trying to not go there. We don't have a Melon Mambo ribbon. I have gray ribbon. Oh, my. What's this one? So this is gray granite. What do we think? Huh? Let me move all this metallic. I don't think the metallic's gonna work. I like it, but there's not enough repetitive. I think we're gonna try that. Hold on. It's roll up your sleeves time. Time to finish this. Okay, what if I put crinkle ribbon with blends? The crinkle ribbon. Do we have crinkle still? Yeah, we do, don't we? Let's see. Crinkle seam binding. There it is. Let's see. This is the light Melon Mambo. Let's do, oops, as I write on my. If you guys have never tried this, your alcohol markers can color ribbons. You can even actually change color. Let me see. This is that one's light Melon Mambo. It's the dark Melon Mambo. I think I like the dark. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's Let's go back to the light over here. Well, that's definitely closer. Representation there. Black and white gingham. I don't know if the gingham, thought of the gingham. Gingham might be too much pattern. Oh, let's see, let's see. See, it's all the final details sometimes. Just, I think that's too much. Too much pattern. Let's see. I'm gonna try. Let's see how this works out. Let's add some dimensionals to my dahlia. Oh, vellum rather than the gray background. Could do vellum. Let's see, what if we did? This is where you sit back and go, What do we think? I think that works. Because it's vellum. I do like the idea of vellum, but also I'm trying to keep similar, like pinks, grays, blacks. The vellum would work, but I kind of like that without adding more. I think we're gonna leave it there. Like I said, sometimes I'll put it up and come back and keep looking at it. I like it. I don't think we have. I know we don't have any Melon Mambo bling. Oh, where's my? Because I can't leave stuff alone. But I got a million matte black dots because they rock. Let's see. So, ooh, look at them. They all stacked up here. They got bent. All right. Ooh. Hold on. No. We don't have anything clear, do we? Oh, I do. Wait a minute. I do. Epoxy Essentials. Clear and Epoxy Essentials. Clear and silver. I'm doing silver. That's it. That's it. Yep, don't want that there. Don't want that there. I'm gonna do one more because you can't do an even number. All right. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there. We'll see what we'll see if I change it later. Pink center. Yeah, but I don't have anything for the pink. There's no deep pink. The only pink I think we got blues are. Oops. Well, it fell out of the box. The box is really full. So this is one of the old card tins, and I have all my embellishments. So these are pastel pearls, and the one that's open, fell out. So the only pink I have is this light pink that was in the pastel pearls. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it off right now. I gotta sit and let it think about it. I think we're at the thinking stage. What you think? I don't know. You never know. So we chose the black lines over the pink, though I think we could have gone either way on that one. Picked the mask that we used for our black background. Try to add lots of elements, but keep it all the same, so that like same color schemes and whatever, so it wasn't overpowering, but it had a lot of visual interest. I think we did very well. So that is today's Crafting with Linda. Always an adventure, because we just don't know which way we're going to go. But I thank you for joining me. Remember, this is the last day for Sale-a-bration, and all these items, the dahlias, the in your words, and the hand-penned paper. Hand-penned? There's too many different. Beautifully penned is the one that's going. Are all leaving today. Today's their last day. So thank you for joining me. I will be back next week. I don't know if it's going to be Coffee Crafts or this crazy mess of crafting with me. But thank you for joining me. And I will see you all next week. Bye.